Hey everyone, if you haven't seen my post on Facebook and in my DTP mini zoo, I had to make a tough decision today to put down one of my guinea pigs, and uh, it's been a tough decision, but I think I made the right decision, and I'll explain it to you guys what happened in his memorial here, and explain how I changed things up to help some of the others. And how I'm coping. But this just happened today, so bear with me if I'm a little bit different in this video. Um, but so last night, at the point of this recording of this video, I took notice to him making this really weird noise, and that's all he was doing. Like, he was just making this really weird noise. I checked on him, of course. He seemed fine. He was eating. Everything was fine. Then the next morning, I woke up and he was making this noise, and he looked like he was doing this motion with his stomach, like he was straining to go to the bathroom, but he couldn't go to the bathroom. So I told my mom. My mom came up and looked at him, and we both looked at him, and we were looking up. We thought maybe he was just constipated, so I found this thing online, and I know a couple friends of mine and all that had guinea pigs or whatever told me that you could do this if they're constipated. It might help them, and that was to take warm water and rub it on their bum, and then gently try to squeeze to try and get them to go to the bathroom. And um, we did that. He still wasn't going to the bathroom. But not long after that, he stopped making that noise. He stopped doing it. But he was still alert and all that, so he was fine. But then, like, an hour went by, he was fine. And then we went downstairs, and we came back up about an hour later, and he was back to doing that thing, but it was getting louder. Like, he really was struggling to go to the bathroom. So at that point, I'm like, okay, well, we need to get him to the vet. Me and my mom are like, we need to get him to the vet, like, ASAP. So we called this one vet called Colonial Park Animal Clinic, and of course we talked to the lady and all that, and she said, get him in here. If you can get him in here by 2 o'clock, we can see him. So we got him there on time. They called him back, and they seen him and all that, and he was fine. He was perfectly fine and all that. And then, like, during the wait and all that of seeing him, he was perfectly fine. And then they said that we're gonna go ahead and see what's wrong, because the vet, when she came in, she was feeling around on his stomach, and she said she feels like something in there that could be like a blockage or something like that, and or what they call a bladder stone, which is this condition where pretty much it's like almost like a stone it's almost like a kidney stone, the best way that she said, but it's in your bladder, and he couldn't pass it. So she said that's what she thinks it is, but she had to get an x-ray to be sure. So we agreed to the x-ray. She went and did the x-ray and all that, and she brought him back. We were waiting for, well, the vet tech brought him back, and then we were waiting for the vet to come in and talk about the x-ray, and the vet came in, and the vet said that it was a bladder stone, and it's a pretty big, decent sized one. I believe she said it's really big. She said its best way to describe it was probably about the size of a bottle cap, if not a little bit bigger. So, um, she said there's two options. She said you can do a surgery that would cost $15,000 or $1,500. I'm sorry. But she said on the other side of that, with the surgery, she said, being that he's a smaller animal and the case and all of that and what we'd have to do, she said he has a 30% chance of survival. And then she said that even if he does survive, she said that there's a chance that he would be pretty much coming back in here every couple days with another one. And so she said the other option is to pretty much euthanize him and let him go and let the pain be gone. And I had a tough decision I had to make, but I think I made the right decision that put him out of his pain and suffering. He when I handed him to the vet tech for her to take him back, he looked like he was trying to get to me, and it's something I can't get out of my head. But I think I made the right decision. I helped him out. And I was worried about Blade because him and Blade got a really close, friendly relationship because their cage are side by side. So I was worried about him. And so I brought him home, and they gave me this thing to remember him. And the staff was so sweet. They were so supportive and all that. But they gave me this thing. It had his paw prints on it, and it had his name in remembrance of him. I thought that was so sweet and kind and all that. So I wanted to share that with you guys. And I posted a picture of it on my Facebook. I didn't on my Instagram, but I did it on my Facebook, and that's what I feel comfortable doing for now. But I wanted to show you guys what I did as well for Blade, because I know Blade was upset. I could tell when he got home. So I figured because the baby skinny pigs that I have, Seven and Olaf, are together in the same cage, I figured I could keep them down where they are, in the same cage and all that, and bring Archie up beside Blade, because I think Blade would want a friend to be there for him at this point. I have family that's been there for me at this point, but it's always hard for you to make a decision to put down someone you care about and someone you bonded with for so long. And but that's what happened with Tate today. I wanted to share with you guys in honor of him because he'd want his story told, like I did Allie and Zero. So the warning signs, guys, for bladder stone and a guinea pig is definitely not really eating as much, not really drinking as much, and straining, like really straining and making a straining noise, like a shrieking noise. Definitely go see a vet. I highly say go see a vet because there's severely something wrong. And the vet reassured me that it was nothing I did personally. They said that you did everything you could do. There's nothing that, they said that there's nothing that you did wrong that caused this. They said that it's just something that happens, and they said the guinea pigs sometimes get it. So she said that there's nothing that you could have did differently to stop him from getting this. So Anyways, thank you guys for watching. But in addition to that, for my Sims Witches and Warlocks series, I have decided that tomorrow's episode of Sims Witches and or the episode of Sims Witches and Warlocks for this week more so will be postponed. I will be posting the video of the week immediately after this video because that was recorded yesterday. So I have that in my phone already. But Sims Witches and Warlocks will be postponed to next week. In order to give me a day to grieve and just like calm down and all that, because right now I'm just a mess. So thank you guys for watching. Have a great day. Peace.